Hello, I'm Richard Sandoval, and welcome to part one of the Career and Job Opportunities Summit. This online experience is produced by Hispanic Lifestyle and is sponsored by Synchrony, with additional support provided by College Corps. In this installment, we receive professional insights on the interviewing process from 2020 Hispanic Lifestyle Latina of Influence Frances Moreno, Managing Partner of Vatco Los Angeles.
Hello, my name is Frances Moreno, and I work with Vaco LLC. I'm the Senior Managing Partner for Los Angeles, Denver, and Seattle markets, and a regional partner for the organization. We're a talent solutions firm that specializes in technology and accounting for both full-time placements and special projects. If you're a candidate or even a consultant doing freelance work, which we represent both people looking for full-time work as well as those who are staff augmentation or consultants. So preparing means that you're going to need to know the issues of the company, what situation they're in, what industry they're in, and some of their tasks that they need or hot points that they have. Know yourself and have your resume ready, have it printed out, highlight some of the key areas that you want to elaborate on. Always, you want to smile, you want to have good energy. You have to have that energy come across, maybe be a little more animated than you ordinarily would, because it's pretty tough to do over, the screen is sterile. I can't feel your energy. I see you, but I can't feel your energy. So you really want to have the true you come across well, and then just make sure that you're able to speak to the needs of the client. Because at the end of the day, as a candidate, it's not really about you, is it? It's about what the client needs of you. So that is what we coach and train to prepare our candidates for their interviews. On the flip side, if you're a client, you're trying to figure out, does this person fit in my organization, even if they're working remotely? All the more important for communication to come across. Will they be able to work with Tina, my manager, or Tom, the senior, or the staff person, Jerry? And so you just want to make sure that the communication is there, that you're asking questions of the candidate. Please give me an example of what you might need or what you have done. Most importantly, what clients really need to do is tell the candidate what's needed. You really want to say, I'm going to need 1, 2, and 3, and then cut to the chase. Can you give me examples of when you've done that before, so I have a sense of your skill? So that's really important for clients to not play a guessing game. Everyone's a little stressed right now, so just be direct and tell what you need, and then see if the person can give you the response that you're looking for. Well, it's important to remember when you're going out for a job interview that you are definitely accentuating your strengths. So some don'ts would be, don't point out what you don't have. It's not necessary. Don't say, well, Richard, I know you're looking for this, but I've never really done that, because that's not a time to showcase any weaknesses or anything that you don't have. So play up your strengths, play up what you do have, play up what you have to offer. Stay positive the whole meeting through. If something comes up that is a weak area and you have to say something about it, I would definitely pivot it to, well, I haven't used that particular product, but I have done this. And I think it's a good comparison, because it's in a similar way, could benefit the company. So you do want to always come up with a positive. Another don't is don't overdo it on too many details about the day-to-day. I mean, make sure that you know the job of what they want from you, but I wouldn't say anything like, well, I'm planning to go to Hawaii the second half of June, so if you hire me, is that okay? I wouldn't say anything too personal in the early stage, because it is a game. Interviewing is a game. You want to play it well. You want to accentuate what you have, and don't bring up anything that might give the hiring party a big pause. Like, should we consider Frances? She says she's going to be gone for 2 weeks, or whatever the case is. Just make it positive.
I always know it's the intangibles. If everybody's equal, what separates, again, a candidate from the pack?
Well, I usually coach people to try to match and mirror your interviewer. If they're particularly upbeat, match it. Be upbeat. Be able to stand toe to toe. If they're a little reserved, a little more calm, a little more slow in their approach, try to slow it down and mirror that so the person is optimally comfortable interviewing you. That's probably the best advice I can give on that topic, Richard, because you want to make the person that you're speaking to feel comfortable. And they're not going to get to know you and listen as intently to what you're offering verbally if all the nonverbal cues are off. So that's the best advice we can give is try your best to mirror the person that you're meeting with. I would say early on in my career, when I was having my young children, I have three, and I'm married to an attorney. He's very busy, and I'm running as a CPA, running the staffing agency. So I would say you can have it all, but you can't do it all at the same time. So what that meant was I had a opportunity to outsource some of my work at home, whether it be just having help with cleaning a couple times a month, or having a really fantastic nanny. We were so blessed to have the same nanny for 11 years, and my kids are now in high schools, and she's a great friend of our family. So I would say the more you go up the corporate ladder, the more success you have, the more you realize, okay, I can't necessarily do it all at once. So I'm going to have to get some help. So that's number one, is don't be afraid to get that help, because it's really a great thing. The second bit of advice I would give is to step into your power, because God gave you some very important gifts to, be able to share with others and to be able to grow on this earth in whatever direction you're meant to grow in. And so don't be afraid of that power, of that success, of what you have to offer, and just step into it. And the third thing I would say is always help your fellow sisters and brothers as you go. You want to create opportunities for others. And so your success is so important, because it really will breed future success for those around you. So don't be afraid to be generous with your gifts, give advice, be able to be open and help others, because that really takes you a long way as well.
Thank you for joining us for this special edition of Hispanic Lifestyle. To get the latest information on our activities, subscribe to our newsletter or follow us on your favorite social media app. Until next time, please stay safe and healthy. Bye for now.